Good morning. Welcome to Full Circle Ozarks.
Good morning, folks. Welcome back to Full Circle Ozarks. This is part of the Sawmill Shed series, and I have 2 posts left I need to get in the ground. It may still be a little bit wet, but I thought I would go ahead and give it a try. I have a post that needs to go right here, so we're going to work on that one. Then the corner post will go about right here. If you'll check a couple of previous videos, you'll see where I was out here with my tractor, my post hole digger, and I hit so many rocks I simply couldn't get the holes in the ground. So I'm having to use my mini X. So we're going to fire this thing up and dig this next hole here. But I think before I do that, I had set these stakes here out when I was staking the actual location for the sawmill shed, so I could get a visual. I think I'm pretty much done with this one for right now, so I'm just going to take it, get it out of the way. That way I can bring the excavator right in here and get this hole here dug. So let me get these out of the way. I'll get the excavator fired up and we'll get this hole dug. So make sure you stay tuned. I put those in pretty good, I guess. Let me get the excavator fired up, let it be warming up, and I will show you something else. So be right back. I just want to take a moment and show you, once I have these next 2 posts up for the sawmill shed, then I've got to mark a line overhead and get the height where I would need all the posts cut off to make sure they're nice and level. And then I have these beams over here. This is a nice red oak beam. It's 6 by 8. It was 21 foot long. For those that may be interested, if you search back a couple of videos, you'll see where I was milling this red oak beam here on my Woodland Mills HM126. And again, the mill is only designed to mill 16 feet and a half inch timber. So when you mill something a little bit longer, you have to get creative and come up with a way to slide the log down after you cut it so far. So anyway, I've got a couple of videos doing that. One when I was doing this one here. I actually also have a video on this one where we're getting it out of the woods. So that was a lot of fun. And so make sure if you haven't subscribed, go back and subscribe and watch these videos. So this is kind of interesting. So I think the excavator may be warmed up enough, so let me swing the camera around. I'll get the excavator positioned in place and we'll get this hole dug. I'm just using a conventional yardstick. I want to dig these holes down to 3 feet, so I'll just be using this from time to time to measure and see how close I'm getting. Hopefully I won't hit a lot of rock, but time will tell. Okay, I think we're in position. Let's get this hole dug. Yeah, there's a pretty good rock there already. After all that rain, the dirt is not really saturated that much under here. just right for digging, I guess. I try not to make the hole any deeper or wider than need be. Again, I'm using my 12-inch bucket. Can y'all hear that crumbling in there as it's breaking those rocks out? This little Sandy excavator has the SY26U. It has really come in handy on the Homestead, doing stuff like this specifically. Just about the right size. Yeah, at times you think, well, I need one a little bit bigger, but then you got to get a bigger trailer, a bigger truck, and it has to stop somewhere. Some of the trees that we've had to take out, it would have taken a much bigger excavator than this. So on the rare occasion we have something great big, it's better just to rent. But just for the handy stuff like what I'm doing now, the excavator does great. And I'm just, again, idling. I don't. You see those big rocks? I say big rocks. Here's one here. They sure prevent a postal digger from working good. You know, I think I might be about deep enough. We can get this scoop here out and we'll see where we're at. Let's do a spot check. I'd hate to over dig the hole. We are so close. Some more trash fell down in there. I say trash, it's actually dirt. I'll take a couple more scoops out and we're close. Oh, did you see that big rock there? That's a big one. Okay, one more spot check. Yep, I think that's going to do it, folks. I want to take my tamper and tamp that down just a little bit, and just to have a flat spot to set the post. Let me grab the tamper. Let me turn that off so it'll be a little bit quieter while we're talking just a little bit. Let me grab that rock and show you that it came out of there. Matter of fact, I'm going to take the camera to the rock. There's that big rock there that came out of the bottom there. And now, let's go peek in the hole itself so you can see what I'm looking at. There you go. So there's where the post is going to be. If you'll notice, there's right over there, an orange line there coming across. That's kind of going to be the center. So the post will go in there. I'll put some gravel in the bottom of the hole here in just a little bit, and we'll get that post set. I hear my chickens up there. They sure are being noisy this morning. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny on those chickens. They have a pretty good sized run. A lot of times I let them out and they just run all over the property here. But they get a little bit spooked and they love to get under the coop there. They have a nice area there. It's 8 by 8 they can get under. And they spend a lot of time there. If it's hot especially, they'll get under there. Or if they get spooked, they get under there. That one must have just laid an egg. She seems too happy. But the chickens can get pretty noisy, especially when you're trying to film. But I tell you what we're going to do, folks. I want to go ahead and get this post ready to set, and I'll be back with you here shortly. Well, I've got the post set in the hole now. And from outside to this post here, outside of that one there, should be 19 feet. And then from the outside of this post here to the opposing post over there, that should be 12 feet. So I'm getting ready to put me an anchor bolt in there. We'll bring this over and get it level. I've already attached this one here on for the 19 feet one. And I've got a level over here on the post. I'll show you that in just a moment. Let me grab a screw and I'll get it started on that. These are really not screws, they're more like a lag bolt. But again, these are going to be temporary just to help me get it squared up. Okay, now the top of this needs to go in and the bottom needs to go that way just a little bit. We're getting really close. That is perfect. Perfect. So I've got to run up to the shop and get a couple bags of cement. Well, I added another brace going across here at the top. Got the one at the bottom, so that's going to hold that nice and square. Let me show you what the level looks like. I ease the camera up there. I like that. Get on the other side here. And I like that one. So it's now time, put some cement in that hole. These 80-pound cement bags are kind of heavy when it's late in the afternoon. Put that one there. That one there. Okay, need to go get some water, and I'll be right back. Well, that looks pretty good, but I think I'm gonna get my tractor and finish tracking this in. I can get the front tire right here, and I can get that pushed down pretty easily. So. Just a little bit of tamping here left. Well, hey friends, this is the next morning, and as I mentioned, we have one more post to set right here. And again, for those that may be new that's kind of watching, the sawmill shed is 12 foot wide this way, and it's going to be about 31 feet or so long. So that's going to work out pretty good. But when I was when I had marked all of our post hole positions out, that was based on the fact that I was going to be able to use my tractor and my post hole digger and just center that hole and drill it down, but that simply wasn't the case. Again, just too many rocks. So far the only post that I was able to post hole that I was able to dig with the tractor was this one right over here. So when I'd done 1 out of 4, I just set the tractor aside as far as the post hole digger is concerned, and I'm going to use the excavator. So what I'm doing, because I'm opening these a pretty good sized hole up, give it plenty of time to set, I've been putting some support boards up. These are temporary to hold everything nice and square as the ground continues to dry up and all. So I want to hold everything square. It's probably going to be a few days before I get back out here, and probably several more rain showers. So that will help hold everything totally square while before I get a chance to go up and cut the post the actual length and start putting a roof on. I also have to make a run to the utility company, and I want to try to get a few more utility poles. Ideally, I'd like to use utility poles for my rafters. So we'll see how that goes. If not, I've got plenty of oak that I can use for that. So that's some options that I'm kind of exploring, but I haven't milled the rafters as of yet. So that still will be in an upcoming video. But for right now, I need to get me a couple of boards that's 12 foot and get those ready. So when I dig the hole, I can help hold this post in place while the ground dries. So let me get set up to do that, and I'll be right back with you. I'm going to be aligning this up with the outer edge of that post there. What that allowed me to do is mark the location. So I'm going to get some paint, kind of mark this location here out. Then we'll get the excavator and get it dug out. That line there just helps me know where the center of the post at when I set it in the hole. I'm going to get the excavator fired up, let it warm up a little bit, and then we'll get this hole dug. So, okay, let's see if we can get this hole dug. dig there. I got it. Okay. That'll work. Well, folks, we're going to go get the pole. And you pushed a rock in there, didn't you? You rascal, you. Hey, you stay away from there. Right here. Right here. You want to say hello? No. No, you don't need to dig. I already done it. I already done it. Anyway, as I was saying, before Blue interrupted me, you better quit it. I'm going to go get the pole, get it picked up, and get it in there. We'll be right back. We're about ready to stick a fork in this project here as far as getting all the posts set. I'm getting ready to put the cement in, and we'll get this hole filled up. If you'll notice, we've got some braces, 2x6 running lengthwise here, a couple of 2x6s running there holding everything in square. So now we're ready to go ahead and put the cement in. So here we go, let's get this done. One down. Watch it there, buddy. Okay, we're going to add some water. We'll put a couple pails of water in here. Well, folks, all that's left is to go ahead and fill this hole. Y'all saw me do this on a couple other videos, so I'm not going to put you through that again. But I would like to say that probably the next video for the sawmill shed, we're going to be cutting off the tops of these poles, so maybe we can get a shot of those. We're going to be cutting those off and getting ready for some rafters, and then setting the tall beams, or long beams I should say. So that should be coming on the next sawmill video. I've got a couple other pieces of work that I need to get done, so it may be a week or so before I get back out here. But I would like to say thank you so much for watching our channel. I trust this content is enjoyable and helpful. And again, share it with a friend if you like it. And we're getting close to our 1,000 subscribers. That means a lot to us. So anyway, take care, God bless, and we'll see you again on the next Full Circle Ozarks.